Making the invisible visible. Black women, 365 days of the year. Each day will spotlight a remarkable woman whose story has shaped Black, British or global diasporic history. Women whose achievements are too often overlooked. Through these daily short films, we create a living, breathing archive of leadership, creativity, resistance and legacy. Let's begin. Some people dream of changing the world. Others do it. Today, for Making the Invisible Visible, Black Women 365 Days of the Year, we celebrate the life and legacy of Bessie Coleman, pilot, activist, trailblazer, and the first Black woman in the world to earn an international pilot's license. Bessie Coleman was born in 1892 in Atlanta, Texas, the 10th of 13 children. Her parents were of African American and Native American heritage, and like many Black families in the American South, they lived under harsh realities of segregation, poverty, and discrimination. From an early age, Bessie understood that the world expected very little of a poor Black girl. Yet she refused to allow others to define her future. As a child, she walked 4 miles each day to attend a segregated one-room school. Education was important to her, but opportunities were limited. Like many young Black women of her generation, she balanced study with work, helping to support her family. Through determination and sacrifice, she saved enough money to attend college in Oklahoma. However, after completing only one term, she was forced to leave because she could no longer afford the fees. Many people would have accepted these setbacks, but Bessie Coleman did not. In 1915, she joined thousands of African Americans moving north in search of greater opportunities and settled in Chicago. Working as a manicurist, she listened to stories told by soldiers returning from the First World War. They spoke of aeroplanes filling the skies over Europe and of women in France and learning to fly. Those stories changed her life. Bessie decided she would become a pilot. But there was a problem. No flight schools in the United States would accept her. She was rejected because she was Black. She was rejected because she was a woman. Yet every closed door only strengthened her determination. With the support from Robert S. Abbott, founder of the influential Black newspaper Chicago Defender, and Black entrepreneur Jesse Binger, she learned French and travelled to France to pursue her dream. On the 15th of June in 1921, Bessie Coleman achieved what many believed impossible. She became the first Black woman in the world to receive an international pilot's license. It was a historic achievement. Returning to the United States, Coleman quickly realized that commercial flying opportunities did not exist for Black women. Instead, she became a barnstorming pilot, performing daring aerial stunts at air shows and public events. Audience flocked to see her. She flew loops, dived, figure eights, high above cheering crowds, earning the nickname Queen Bess. Bessie Coleman was more than an entertainer. She understood the power of visibility. Every time she took to the skies, she challenged assumptions about race, gender, and who could aspire to greatness. She refused to perform at venues excluding Black audiences and used her growing fame to speak openly against racism and segregation. She encouraged Black people to pursue careers in aviation and dreamed of opening a flying school where African Americans could train as pilots. Tragically, that dream would never be realized. On the 30th of April 1926, While preparing for an air show in Florida, Bessie Coleman was killed in an aviation accident. She was only 34 years old. Her life was cut short, but her impact was profound. Bessie Coleman proved that courage can break barriers. She showed that determination can overcome exclusion. Most importantly, she gave future generations permission to dream beyond the limits imposed upon them. Her legacy inspired generations of Black aviators, including Tuscany Airmen, and continue to resonate with pilots, engineers, scientists, and innovators around the world. Today we remember Bessie Coleman, a pioneer, a visionary, a woman who refused to accept the impossible, a woman whose courage changed history. Today, we make the invisible visible. Thank you for joining us for today's story. Making the Invisible Visible is our commitment to ensuring that Black women's histories and contributions are recognised, valued and kept in daily circulation. Across 2026, we will continue to share these powerful narratives, 365 days of impact, brilliance and inspiration. Stay connected, join the conversation and help us champion the women whose journeys continue to shape our world. I'm Paulette Brooks and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next story.